Hello and welcome back, my fellow hat enthusiasts. I am Man with Hat, Tiberius Fox, and this is Journey Through Eorzea. We just got through the dungeon, Bardam's Metal. Sorry, I could not remember what it was. I was going to say the Azim Step, but we are in the Azim Step. So Lise wants to talk about it. My quick shout out is to a guy, I'm probably going to slaughter his name, Crompulus, who has been watching my stuff, which I appreciate. Crompulus, thank you very much. I appreciate it. As I've said many a time in this series, did not expect anyone to watch this at all. So, like, the surprise is with me, right? This is not like, oh man, I have 50,000 subscribers. Thanks, guys. This is not that. This is anyone wants to watch something. I didn't expect anyone to watch at all, except for I expected someone to hate watch it, watch like 5 minutes and then be mad and then be like, it's terrible. Because, whatever. But, no, I appreciate everyone who's ever even taken 5 minutes to watch this, just because it's just nice to... It's not even because I'm like, oh, they're watching my stuff. It's more like, I'm just glad that someone else wants to even, like, partake in this adventure with me, right? And, like, there are days where I get through this and I go, you know what? Do I really want to record another episode of this? Like, we're months into this now, and I'm like, I don't want to. But I'm like, you know what, though? The adventures, it's refreshing, to see everything new again, and to know that, someone else actually sometimes wants to, actually see it. So, with that, let's talk to Lise and get this ball rolling, shall we? Well, we've done what we came to do. Let's head back to Mole Illo. All right. Something is afoot. Wait, didn't people try to assassinate us on the way over here in the first place? They might want to scrap, I don't know.
That massive monstrosity was quite the surprise, was it not? Who knew that the steppe held such secrets? And with that, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nadaam.
And then suddenly the sun rises and everything is good. Yep, I knew it. Someone's coming to scrap. Oh, cool. You brought like 10 dudes. That's almost enough to stop me. Not really, but
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's Metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Han demands an audience. You will come.
Han? Is that like, I know that sometimes people feel Caesar as Kaiser, which I get because that's kind of where the word Kaiser in German comes from, but I never heard one call a Khan Han. Huh. K is silent? Interesting.
I remember those clothes. He's Oranir, isn't he? What should we do?
Beat him up.
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nadaam begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
You really asking me right now? You're really asking me? Yeah, why not? I guess. I was tempted to say if you insist, because I'm totally
Whatever
well
happens,
swamping
we
them.
shouldn't keep Cyril and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, all right?
Does she have little...
We accept Johan's generous invitation. Lead the way.
I don't think they are, but they almost look like she's got little carbuncles on her earrings. I have to look at it. If I get a chance to stand next to her again, I'll see if I can zoom in and see it. Because it almost looks like a little crystal carbuncle thing on the bottom of the ear. There's little details like that get me. I have never noticed that face, that rock face, not one time. I'm sure there's another sightseeing thing I've missed though. Seems to be the thing, right?
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant Brother Magni, we have brought the ones you seek.
Trying to cut through steel with that scowl ain't gonna get you anywhere, dude. Is he the one that isn't he the one that hits on your stola? I guess we'll see.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mall, aye. You were the Khan here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you.
Oh my god, an earth
When I
titan
learned
axe.
of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory.
Bro, you are talking a big game. Clearly,
A generous offer.
you're not
granted
familiar
to
with
but
my
few.
game.
Though perchance this is too merciful.
There's only one man who's been able to beat me in single combat, and it ain't gonna be you. That guy cheated. Let's be real, he cheated. I just realized that guy's not wearing a shirt, he's just blue.
It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve, one way or another.
Uh-huh.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again.
Oh, do it again. Do it again. Do it again right now. Mock him, I'll sweep his leg. I'll sweep a leg. He'll be fine.
You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Also, don't waste any time on that. Oh, hang on. Let me look at her ear. It's hard for me to see. Okay, it's like a little blue jewel on the bottom. The way I wish I could like crouch. I'm just too much taller than her. But no, it looks like I thought the little blue gems at the bottom were like a little carbuncle, like anged to the bottom. But that was not the case, so that's fine. So you were the first to step forward. Bold and reckless. I see why Daikul favors you. The Nadaam approaches, and Oronir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Alright. Yellow man, tell me what's up. Man in yellow will tell me all the things. Warriors of the Steppe. By the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question. You keep calling Magna your most radiant brother. You're not related to something, are you? All Orani are descendants of Father Azim. But if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and the most deserving of our respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the Red Woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is what you wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you... This one carries for the fire. The Budigo would take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of Budiga and their ways. It would be an honor. He is way too chill about this disrespect. We shall speak of your task outside, with me. You know what's funny? My wife has watched enough of this now that she just... I might have mentioned this before, I don't know. But she openly just, like, laughs and makes fun of the fact that we nod all the time. She just looks and she goes... She'll just do it all of a sudden. Just like... She'll just do the overpronounced nod. I'm like, yeah, okay, I got it. Don't forget the head tilt one. You gotta do the head tilt. You gotta do the head tilt one. Like the questioning one, then it's no good. Your name, foreigner? Tiberius, then. You are to dive into Azim Khat below the down throne and gather sword grass for the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need to dive deep and to obtain what you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawnfather and the Duskmother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Ornir fought fear not above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We shall speak again when you have finished. Alright. What do I know? Alright, we'll make sure we attune to this. Here you go. Yay, attuned. Alright, let's go talk to Gateguard Man. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below? Yeah. That is my jam. I'm doing tasks for people that are bullying me. They want my lunch money, so... Alright, seems we gotta go in there, and there, what do you know, there's an outcropping! Alright, well the good news is I can go under the water for like a million years, so... It is merely a matter of patience. So let's go ahead and grab our fancy grass and everything. Gotta make sure I'm looking around to find all my little patches. I don't mind this. Like, here's the thing. I don't mind menial tasks. Like, I don't know. I was talking to somebody in one of the comments. Because, I think it was, you know, Crumbopulous or whatever. I keep wanting to call him Crumbopulous, but that's because I'm thinking of that guy from Rick and Morty, and my friend quotes him to me all the time. And it's just like, here I go killing again. So, anyway. So, apologies for that. But no, he was talking about, like, you know, he was referencing, because I said, I'm not broke, have you seen this hat? Which is true. I'm not broke, have you seen this hat? I've got, like, 1 million gil. It's not broke by any means, but not rich by any means either, right? But the thing is, hang on. Can I get to where I need to go? I can. Let's just get on a mount. The problem is, I do wish there were certain instances in the game where, like, if you wanted to, right? Like, you can do the menial task to save money, or you can do, you know, or you can just pay to circumvent the menial task, right? Like, so, like, earlier when we're trying to cross the sea, they're like, oh, we got to do this thing, and we got to get across the sea, and it's like, well, you've got to do this because we can't possibly afford that. Tataru's not going to give us the money for it, or whatever, right? And I'm like, bro, I will pay 100,000 gil right now. We can just go. Like, it's not a problem. How much do you really want? You want 1 million gil? Like, I don't know if I'm going to give you that, but, like, you want, like, you know, like, you want 100,000, couple 100,000 gil? I'll give you a couple 100,000 gil to save myself, like, a half hour. Absolutely. And in this particular case, like, if it were up to me, I realize that Final Fantasy XIV is not really like it's not a Mass Effect, right? Where you're gonna just, like, you know, make a lot of choices and stuff. They kind of allude to the idea of choice, but it's not real. Also, I know I'm missing, like, whatever one of these I need. Oh, there's one. But it would be cool that on the rare occasion you get to make that decision. So, like, in this case, they have dude there who's like, oh yeah, you're gonna do this thing. It's like, how about this? I'll challenge any one of you to singles combat, and if I win, then you need to shut up and leave me alone. You know? It's like, do we have to do that? No, but I would enjoy it just for reflex of my power for the power fantasy aspect of the game, and also just to be like, you know what? No. Right? Like, it's like, you know, some games will have, like, you have, like, a stealth element, right? Where you're like, alright, like, what are we trying to achieve here? What are we trying to do? I'm gonna go this way, because I don't know where we're supposed to go. And this, like, whole area is orange, so probably over here somewhere. Because I don't recall seeing it back the other direction. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time that I've accidentally seen, you know, not seen something right in front of me. But no, you know, like, some games have, like, a stealth section, like, you can do it stealth if you want a certain level of, like, maybe you enjoy stealth, or, like, you're trying to save resources or whatever, so you sneak by so you don't have to waste a bunch of, like, health potions or, you know, items or whatever, because maybe you need that. I think it would be interesting if the game let you do that, right? Like, and I know they'd say, well, then everyone would, because they're trying to hurry through it, they wouldn't do it. But I think it would be interesting, right? Because then it makes it so that your choices actually have some weight to them. We're gonna mount again so we can find this thing. I'm the whale again, okay. But no, I just think that would be an interesting way to diversify the gameplay a little bit without, like, necessarily destroying everything. Because maybe, let's say, like, you do the hard thing or whatever, or maybe the game gives you something, right? Like, but if you pay for it, you pay for the time. Not saying something monumental, but, like, maybe you get, if you do the thing, people like stuff, right? So, like, maybe you get some drip. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, some give you some outfits or something. I don't know what it would be. All I'm saying is, it would be interesting if you could do that. And this is one of those cases where I wish we could do that. Like, especially because right now, I can't find the last one of these for some reason. Let's see. I don't see it up there. I don't see it up here. Come on, give me the last is it underneath this thing? Am I just, like, not seeing it? Don't see it down there either. I feel like I'm just... Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay. I'm, like, blind. I'm just not seeing this little patch. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll head back up. We're not even going to use this thing. We're just going to fly right up. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to go back to the gate guard or any of that nonsense. We're just going to go right up. I know. I just feel like it would be more within my power fantasy for this to just be like, I am stupidly strong and I will beat you anytime, anywhere. You know. So I've conquered almost everything but, like, a lot, like, some of the higher, like, hardcore raids and ultimates and stuff, so. He returns with swordgrass in hand. Yep. That would be immerse yourself in the depths of the testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Nadaam, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who describes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl have scattered the soil. It matters not, we will be swift as Malians and fierce as Baraz. The steppe will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg for a boon. You guys have been in charge for way too long, and that means that I'm going to have to humble you. And I'm going to enjoy this thoroughly. And I'm going to enjoy it also when I remember when Shola absolutely knocks him on his butt, as far as, like, him being interested. He's going to get humbled physically, and he's going to get humbled emotionally, and it's going to be beautiful. I wanted to see how far away I could talk. I was like, can I stand right next to him and talk to him? Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much with all the Bodega swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass? I see, that is well. Most radiant Brother Magni, we have given you tribute as demanded. Were we to beg to leave to depart our comrades, would you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. What? Oh, we just want to go and do our thing. Nah, you're asking for too much. Unless I misread that. Then if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Yeah, I'm like, what? Temulun Khatun taught me but a fraction, you see. Alright. Cultural lesson. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Nama, mother of dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the Ara. Yet these children have warred for a time, eventually laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children, and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those by the father and dawn father are called Rayan, and those by the dusk mother are called Zayla. So it was ever after. It's an interesting concept, because I thought the whole thing was that the Ara came from, like, Hraeslgar and what's-her-face? And, can't think of her name all of a sudden. Shiva. But, like, they're not so, but, or are they those same people? Like, are they just different names for them or something? I don't know. It'd be odd that they're all on different sides of the planet, come from different things, but I suppose it's possible. But I say to you, Mother Magni, how can this be? How could the Ornir be the children of Azim, if they are Zayla born of Nama? You amuse me, Doman. How you wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I will bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. Yes, I'm so excited. I mean, it's cool. I guess we get to learn more about the dudes of the steppe, which is totally fine. I just think it's funny that he's like, yeah, oh, it's Big Dallas. What's up, Big Dallas? Level 71 Reaper. Respect. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go, had I handled that differently, but when we could have learned naught for our troubles. If there is one thing I know, is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn of other things, things which may prove useful in the Nadaam. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller named Udatai. Maybe he can help be our teacher. Alright. I ain't arguing. Imagine though, instead of doing the Nadaam, we just like absolutely trounce them and they don't have anybody to do anything because everyone got beat up so bad. I'd beat them all up. They couldn't stop me if they tried. That's right. I'm getting feisty in my mid-game, I think. Ah, it's Richter Maximus. What's up, Richter Maximus, level 83 monk? I don't know. I don't know about Richter Maximus, man. Udatai. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered afar and have not yet returned. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help? If we must, then we must. Let us be about it, Tiberius. Alright. Like, this is fine. I don't mind doing, like, whatever chore. The question is it, like, all just like, here in the camp, or is it down? Doesn't say it's down, so I'm gonna assume it's, like, around. Are they just, like, in here? He found one. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's one. See, I would have had to run all the way over there. Crazy. Absurd. Ah. Alright. Continue our campaign for the Lost Lambs. Alright. I don't know if there's gotta be. Well, let's check this side first, because if I'm wrong and there isn't any, I was gonna say. I know Heen's over there with that one, but I'm not gonna lie, the lambs make a cute noise. They don't really look much like lambs, but that's okay. They kind of look like little rodents almost. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, actually, if you... So, a little fun fact. If you look at Mjolnir and what he's wearing, he's got the cap, the chest plate, and then the little things. The hat is representative, as I may have mentioned at one time or another, of the fact that that was when he got flying unlocked, and that was a big deal. The chest plate is because his first thing he ever unlocked, like the first class he really did, was tanking. Now, it might seem odd, because if you look at my Chocobo Companion, like, I think that's, like, if you look at it, his tank is the one that's not upgraded. But that is because I respec'd him at one point. But that was the first class. I needed it for when I was playing my Bard originally. Man. And then the last one, I just thought the purple looked cool. I don't know. I like the little scarves that are on his ankles. It's not really, like, practical or anything. It doesn't do anything super important. That was kind of like I said, as I mentioned some time ago, like, this is like the first time that I really got into, the Dragon Song. Isolde Heraldry, level 73 to go. Let's play a game. It's called Where Is the Thing? We're gonna fly, save some time here. We're gonna try and save some time anyway. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, no. This is like the first expansion where things got really real, right? So, he wears the little ankle scarf parting. Alright. Oh wait, no, I'll go this way. I have found your sheep, good man. Greetings, I trust all of our little explorers are safely accounted for. That they are. My thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had questions for me? I would know more of the Oranir, of their creation, and the Father Zim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Is it story time? It sounds like it's story time. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Ara and how they came to be? These four men as Zim and Nadaam. The Rain Rebel. See, I wish I had an option to say the thing about Hraesvelgar and the thing, but apparently we're not there. Let's see. These four men. We'll just say that one. That's fine. Yes, a common tale, and one to be believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this: Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations, that much is true. But when they saw how the Zayla and the Rand rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love of their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun, and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. Pagans! With sadness in their hearts they returned to the heavens, he to the day and she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was that there truly naught could be done, he wondered. At last he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children, now and ever after. So it was Azim that took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scale and of midnight, he descended and sought out the Zayla. Yea, he was the first Oranir. We are of his flesh and his blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Zayla safe. I confess I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Zayla, how can you go to war with them in the Nadaam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, does that mean he has no love in his heart? Zayla are not wont to kneel. They must be made to, only then will they heed reason. I see. Such is the way of the steppe. I have a bone mustache. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to depart? Ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nama looked up down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once, and she shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew as a counterpart to the Oranir, their fates intertwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nama, whom he must search, even now. Alright, sure. Mayhap I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Oranir may prove loyal allies and to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Zayla. Therefore, if we can prove to them that they come as kindred spirits, seeking to defeat a common foe. But mayhap this is discussion we do after we win the Nadaam. Come, let us return to the Magni. You know, there is an element of this where we're like seeking out to try and get the, the Aura to like help us out and stuff. Kind of loosely reminds me of like Mass Effect 3, where you're trying to get allies to fight the Reapers, right? But in this case, it's like Garlemald. I'll be honest, I'm really looking forward to Endwalker because I played that story and I still have no idea what happened in that. And I was watching a video the other day that was talking about how bad Vanad is. And thinking about it, it kind of feels true, but I'm hoping maybe I'll be wrong if I replay it. We'll see. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter. You have each completed your task and proven yourselves deserving of mercy. However, it is a freedom you desire, then there is one more thing you must do. Single combat. Single combat. Single combat. I can do it right now. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the upcoming Nadaam. Nevertheless, I will permit you to return to the fight for the mole. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Dotharl. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee, or be captured or killed by the Dotharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We better not fail then, huh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bottom's Metal and proven yourselves warriors of the steppe. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore, you should have no objections. I have no idea what's going on. The first choice of hostage shall be mine, though it is hardly a choice given the circumstances. The red woman will remain. Doubtless you are not the moon I seek, but the stranger tales have been told, and the men are of no use to me. You may have your pick of the men. Yes, yes. You trying to figure out if I got what it takes, dog? You don't even know. You should have looked at the hat and known right away. But if you don't, then it tells me you don't have the eye. You don't have an eye for talent and skill. Mimi pick me. Yeah, what are you looking at? You don't know? The Firewalker, yes, the Doman is my choice. Haha, I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted, mayhap both. I had hoped to see the Undying Ones for myself, but it seems that it was not meant to be. I know you will be fine, but permit me to wish you luck all the same. We will return soon, my lord, but if the Kami are unkind, and we fail in our mission, then do what you must to survive, for Doma. Adolfo Ka lies in the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin the mole. Now go. Huh? What now? This is Dotharl. Is that another one of the clans that's in the area? Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak our plans outside. Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south which should provide a vantage point with which to survey Dolphath Ka from afar. Let us go and do just that. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to the south. We're going over there. It doesn't appear there's any thing there, so let us mount roulette. Oh man, I was kind of hoping for this one too. Let's go. I like Twintania. This is my drip mount that I got from getting all my friends to play, who then all stopped playing. But it doesn't matter, because they registered time, and that means that I get to have a mount. I don't know, they probably put more stuff in the game, but this one's fine. I really wanted Twintania. It just looks cool. It's funny, because at the time, the Bahamut raid didn't mean anything to me. I just wanted the dragon. I was like, I just want a cool dragon with a spinny thing. I want it. Give it to me. There he is. Well, apparently we're going to this thing. Alright, let's watch a thing. What are we doing? Okay, why? Oh, slash lookout? Sorry, I did not. I need to use the reading skill. Plus 100 to reading. Alright, what do we see? Do we see anything good? I think we're near that camp or whatever, right? I'm assuming the Daltharl are the camp, but I don't know. Over there, look. Those men are in danger. Gah, too late for the one, perhaps, but there is yet time to save the other. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. Alright, well, we're gonna go save some dudes. We're gonna have a whale of a tail. I'm sorry. Alright. Alright, one of these. That's right, we got fancy super fireball. Wounded hunter, we must heal him. Gosetsu's doing a really good job fighting over there. You can see that? Look at that. Look at all that combat going on. He's doing a stellar job. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. I will come to scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beasts responsible. Nay, there's no way for a Dothal to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Oh, it's her. I remember, she's feisty, that one. Sadhu Khatun, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by a Manzuri. These ones saved me, but Gesir is... Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I have heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If it may begin to answer your questions before you ask more, we are friends of the mole, and we are come to see the strength of the Dothal for ourselves. The mole, the little lambs who wander to and fro in the behest of their gods. Haha, what fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next you will tell me you wish to fight in the Nadaam. I mean, we're definitely going to do that. Ah, so you do. Huh, this is unexpected yet not unwelcome. I am Sadhu, Khatun of the Dothal. Look for your deeds. I grant you to leave a walk among us. Come, look at our glory and despair. We fear no tribe, least of all the mole. Though if you were of the Oronir, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes? See to the corpse. Yes, Khatun. Yeah, I always remember her, she like just shows up and I think she shows up in the Endwalker, I'm not sure, I don't recall exactly. So that is the leader of the Dothal, clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how callously she spoke to the dead. See to the corpse, surely this warrior deserved better than that. Alright. Forgive me, Tiberius, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous disregard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. Oh, Gosetsu is gonna do Gosetsu things, but I guess we gotta meet these people. Frankly, I don't care. I just want to fight, but I understand that's not the reason we're here. We're just trying to get dude out of here. But like, first we gotta help, and I get it. We need them for the thing. That's fine. Like they're like Krogan, you know. So I get it. You gotta get the Krogan to respect you. So.
How he died matters not. Gesser was a great warrior. He will return to us in time.
Not soon enough, Khatun. The Nadaam is nearly upon us. Mayhap we should counsel restraint until after.
I think that's the same voice actress who does Kryl. I might be wrong, but it sounds like it to me.
I do not understand. If Gesser is dead, how should he return?
Silence! You come to spy on us, knowing naught of our ways.
We know you are fearless, and that you are called the Undying Ones.
That is true. None are braver than the Dothal, for we do not fear death. With death, a warrior must dance boldly, fearlessly, for thus does his soul burn bright. Then, in death, his soul shines white, exalted. The flesh rots, but the soul endures. And ere the seasons have turned, so he shall return. When he is glimpsed in the eyes of a newborn, he is blessed with the same name, that he may grow into a great warrior once more.
Reincarnation, snore. but I get what you
You
think.
mean to tell me these newborn babes and fallen warriors are one and the same? Madness!
Gosetsu and I are on board. We get it. They did not take kindly to that, though.
I gave you leave to observe, not to insult our beliefs. Have
better
care
beliefs.
what you say. Otherwise, do as you will.
She do have piercing eyes, though, that's for sure. They really pop up the eyes in that graphical update, for sure. Have we seen enough yet? I think we've seen enough. We probably haven't, but I keep hoping we have. Such contempt is in their eyes as I have never known. But for the soul to live on, as they say, is not something I can so easily accept. Do they truly believe this, all of them, that in death there can be rebirth, retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. Coco! I know you. Reunion. The travelers with the mole girl. I marked you after I left the Orony. One's from Doma, the others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Daralfa Ka. Coco sounds to your ear the name of a woman? Well, of course, that would be because it is. I died a woman and was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul, and the flesh the flesh. Perhaps you scoff? Many would. Many look upon the name and the flesh, and let these things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Khatun. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as a woman in the 4th. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth in her peril. Oh, Coco. Don't worry, I will also humble your reincarnated feisty lady. It'll be great. I'm looking forward to it. The cycle of death and rebirth? It is simply that. Take me, I died in battle with the Hotgo. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we know not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be the Koyar again and again. It's difficult to remember everything, but important. I love it. They're just like, yeah, we're happen to be these people. We have no evidence of that, no past life memory or anything like that. I've heard better in things on YouTube Shorts. Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow. It is good to see that he retains his skill. Alright, I'm gonna go cut through your water fountain. Gosetsu. I almost thought that was like a hammer or something. It's just like a fence post? Why is there just a fence post falling off in the water? Doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why that's like that. Tiberius, have you completed your inquiries? Yeah? Like crazy, dog. Aye, it is as she said. They believe with every fiber of their being that the bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observed some of their warriors as practice. They are as formidable as the Oroni, or perhaps more, and their weapons are as equal as well. Yet while they do not lack in skill and resources, 'tis plain that they see their numbers as inferior. Yeah, they got less peeps, that's for sure. This has been an educational experience, to say the least. Yet everything that is learned is common knowledge to the people of the steppe. 'Twill not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom. Not less than the Dothral's plans for the Nadaam will suffice, I fear. Just go ask them plainly. Well, I have never before seen one skulking about. I will go to Sadhu and see what secrets I can prise from her lips. Gosetsu, you do not have 100 in speechcraft, dog. Like, I don't know about that. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, let's talk to her. I'll just do it. I will talk to the feisty lady. The spies return, and they have learned naught. Mayhaps so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Nadaam. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dothal. Others rely on ticks and traps, subterfuge, lies. We have need of naught but our own strength. We meet the enemy in battle and kill him. That is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is naught for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field, and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your confidence is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous of tribes. The mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Oh. I caught her attention. Though a glorious death is to be celebrated, it is yet death. While we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of battles, the soil drinks deep the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are reborn again, only the bravest. Yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul, and if warriors die ere they birth children, that is that. Even the brave warrior who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Ever will we meet our enemies in the battle without fear. Such is our way, even when our numbers dwindle. If we die, so be it, but know that we have the fight to live, not to die. Dothal train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Sadu Khatun, Gesser's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadaam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadaam, you should return to the mole and make ready. But know that when we next meet, you and yours will die, or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you would permit me a final question ere we part. Where is this place that the Gesser has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, it is I wish there at the end. I wish to say a few words. Rites for the flesh. I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands, if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for the Gadan may already have caught his scent. I guess that's who's being a chill bro. I can't argue with that. My apologies, Tiberius. This will take but a moment. I do like how she just suddenly humbled herself. Like, yeah, we believe in reincarnation, but it's not like the fastest thing. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't really work out the way I was hoping. I was like, alright. Let's see. Oh, is it this way? Oh, there it is. It's gotta be that over there. Yep. That is a thing, and that is Zork Frambaz. Level 71 ninja. Respect. Alright. I'm assuming he's in a cutscene right above in front of me, so... Alright. We've killed the people, we have pushed Zombies out of the way, and now we have cutscenes. Oh, I thought they buried him, they just chucked sand in the dirt. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Sorry, dead body.
Left for the vultures. It seems an insult to the man. But the soul lives on, they say. These bodies, no more than empty husks, returning to the earth. Seen through those eyes, I suppose the sight is almost comforting. Pardon me? When first I heard the tales, I could not help but scoff. Another queer tribe, I thought, with still queerer customs. Yet having borne witness to their rites, I cannot deny there is a certain logic to it all. A samurai will die for his lord without hesitation or regret. But this is not because he delights in such sacrifice. It is because he has faith that his death will serve a higher purpose. There is an awakening in that instant, when the heart sings and the blood burns, and his soul finds peace. There is comfort in that.
Gesetsu out here thinking real deep. And yet more monsters showing up? Really? Well, you know, I'm sure it'll work out well for them. I'm sure Gesetsu will take no problem with this. Dude out here like Samurai Kirby.
Nay! We dare not permit ourselves that luxury, my friend, tempting though it may be. Not while our loved ones yet remain in chains.
We could have solved this like a half an hour ago, dude. But no, we don't want to do that. Alright, fine. Well then, we must be on our way, even Gesir. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Alright. Is it going to teleport me back there? That would be cool. Meanwhile, deep within the Dawn Throne. Oh, we got a meanwhile.
Well, if there is a way out, I can't see it. Shame we didn't learn much before they locked us up.
'Tis little wonder the Eorzea won the last Nadaam. These people leave naught to chance.
Hien, I've had something on my mind for a while, and now... In Alamigo, where I was born, I found it strange that for all the people who supported the Resistance, there were just as many who didn't. But then we came to this part of the world and met with the Confederacy and lots of ordinary domans, and almost every single one of them seemed content to just put up with things, no matter how bad they got. They all had their reasons, of course, and it's not like I don't understand them, but the thought of it made me so angry. After everything they'd been through, everything the Empire had done to them, how could they not rise up? How could they not fight back?
You know, this scene almost makes all the dumb garbage that I was running around doing that I don't really care about worth it. Because this little exchange, because she needs it for her character development, like she just does. She doesn't understand. She's made it clear that she wants to understand Hien and like why he's done what he's done, so this is good. Also good for Hien's character development too.
People are pragmatic creatures at heart. They hold on to hope only until they taste true hardship. Then comes fear and regret. Safer not to dream, they conclude at last. For even should a day go by without some new disappointment, the next will only bring more of the same, and so they choose the more sensible option. They learn to abide the indignities and injustices, the pain and the shame, to accept them as normal. Such is the lot of most men. One cannot expect to spur them to action at a moment's notice. But if one who has known their pain can convince them to strive for something greater and rekindle the fire in their hearts, Then they will remember what they have lost, and they will rise.
I can kind of see why they're doing this too, because she's having trouble back home, like getting people, and then especially after they got crushed, she needs to like have a way to like understand like how do you get people to rise? People here won't rise. I don't understand why, because even at least, I mean, both of them have their own resistance fronts, but she needs to know this stuff so that she can make better decisions when she gets home.
I had someone like that once. I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be, and he risked his life to show me the way.
Papalimo, no.
Then honor him by doing the same for others, with all your might and main. You know, when my homeland fell 25 years past, I was still in my mother's womb. Never have I known a free Doma. But my father did, as did many of my fallen comrades, as do many of my people now. It may be no more than a dream to me, but if I do not chase it, then who will?
The way you carry it all, you're just the same.
As you?
Oh, no, not me. Definitely not me. I meant the warrior of light. Out there, somewhere. Doing what needs to be done.
See, that's nice, Lise, thank you.
I won't have you put me to shame any longer. I'm going to seize the future I want, with my own two hands.
And here I was thinking it was going to teleport me, and it didn't. You are ready to depart, I trust. Good. Then let us away. Well, all I have is a backflip to this guy's dead body, and away we go. Was that disrespectful? Yeah, probably. But that's neither here nor there, okay? I need you to calm right down. I'm trying to fly right now. This thing's like the best thing that came out of Dawn Trails, this airship. I'm so glad I bought the collector's edition so I could play the worst expansion of all time, and also, but also I get this like cool airship. It's really hard, you know what I mean? It didn't really have to be a robot though. Like I didn't need it to be a robot. I mean, it's fine that it was a robot. I just don't really feel like I needed it, you know. What the? For a second there, I thought it was a dude on a mountain. No, it's just a bunch of people on the roof with their birds. All right, let's go see if we can browse and carouse. Ah, it's Aston Hellfang, level 67 monk, cat person. I don't know. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. They all believe in like reincarnation, and then they got really mad about it, and then we made fun of them, and it was nothing. No secret stratagems, you say? That is well, I expected as much. The Dotharl are not schemers, they live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field, and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of the cartoon Saru. Well, took that one personal, huh? Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the Most Radiant. You bade us tell you of the Dotharl, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nadaam, she gave great offense. The Most Radiant Brother called to him the women of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Geden, that feral Ugd, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magni such disrespect, such defiance. By right she should be paid with her life. In other words, she shot him down, and he's butthurt about it. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. My lord, Lys, you are unharmed? Thanks to you and Tiberius, we are free to return to the Mole Elo, I take it. You like this music, it's good. By your deeds you have proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. When we return to the Mole and make ready for the Nadaam, on one condition. To fight in the Nadaam is to be bound by it. Swear, here and now, and abide by the law of the steppe. To accept the supreme authority of the Kagan, whomsoever it may be. We swear. There's my voice dialogue box, right there. It said we all, and I said something, so that was a dialogue box for me. That's what happened just now. Alright, well, let's go. There goes Hellfang again. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experiences with the Dothrall, but as time is of the essence, let's converse en route. Come, Serena and the others are waiting. Alright, let's go on back. Wait, isn't there a thing? I want to think, we haven't been able to do this in a while. Like a long while. You know it, I know it. They don't have chocobos here, but they still got porters. Falcon Porter! Take me to Mole Elo. I enjoy not having to ride, even though it's not that far, really. We could have flown there in like 30 seconds. But I'm gonna ride Falcon Porter. I like it when you ride the mounts and they have the wings and you see little air things come off the tip of the wings. I like that. Yeah. No chocobos here, unfortunately, for some reason. Everywhere you go after, like... Well, it's like, you get original ones, you got chocoporters, then you got black chocobos that fly. Then after that, then you've got, like, you know... Like the falcons in the third one. The fourth one, you got the little dragon things. And Endwalker. I have like a magic dog and all sorts of weird stuff. Thank the gods you are all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole. And you survived Bardam's battle. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Yeah, I've been saying that since the beginning. My friends, we will come to the final day of the Sagan Sar, to the Nadaam. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The Garl will scatter the soil, and the steppe will be unbound. The great Ovo will erupt with the earth and call forth a new Kagan. All will converge upon them in the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it in prayer for the battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in it, Nadaam. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with a few words. It would do much to ease their fears. Boojeg. At the behest of Khatun, you speak with us, yes? You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. Alright, let's go and talk to mole warriors, which they're, you know. Richter Maximus. We looked at that guy earlier. Khotan. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bardam's medal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, and we barely fought then. We rarely fought men. Mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Ornir and the Dothrall. You have seen them, taken the measure of them. Do you believe we can win? Yeah, you will. Have faith. Yes, 'twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is there that we win, of course. How strange this feeling, the thrill before the battle, a battle in which way I may die. People die all the time, many of them asleep. We'll fight, we'll win, and we'll turn them all together. Yeah. For real, we'll do it. Yes, yes, of course we will. I must have faith, I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe that they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if it is God's will, then we shall win. That's right, moles. Dorbay. I remember you, Dorbay. Ah, it is you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repair the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nadaam. Though you may not see me. While you and your Rose contest the Ovo, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we will do all we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Alright. Keep hearing like little musical instruments in my ear from them playing over there or whatever. And so I'm like, wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? Already I sense a change in the people. Their hearts are soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. We are the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of the Nama. We are yet Zayla. We were made for battle, to kill and to be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that we are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given we offer to the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are. Who you are to become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. Serious eyebrows. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. Alright. Well, I think that is a perfect time to jump out. We'll start the next episode. We'll start with the Nadaam, where we can trounce a bunch of people, make them all feel bad, and that's going to make me feel really good about myself, you know what I mean? Because bullying weak people makes me feel good about myself. That's the stance we're taking right now. So, with that, all I can say is, till next time.